Hello, guitar people. I made a thing which I think is pretty cool. I think you might dig it, so I'll show it to you. So it's basically a little miter box that I 3D printed for binding. Binding is one of my Achilles heels on my last guitars. I've been really dissatisfied with my binding job. So I made this in Fusion 360. So basically, it's got a 90 degree and a 45-degree slot for binding. You can either use it with the saw to do like a rough cut, and then you can use it with a chisel. I have a slot and basically in the past I made a bunch of binding per Michael Bashkin's suggestion. It's all the same size, so it fits pretty tightly in the slot. I do find with 3D printing, I don't know, the slots are never quite as consistent as I'd like, but it fits pretty nicely, and there's like just the slightest bit of wiggle in there, but and then I don't know, sometimes it's tighter or whatever. And then I have a slot for my purfling also. So the same thing, 90-degree slot there and where's the 45-degree slot there. And so this is parametric in Fusion 360, so I can change the slot height and width really easily. So let me just show you. I'm going to bring the camera down a second. I'm just getting used to using this. I feel like I always sometimes I make one of these things, I make a video, and then I realize it's a stupid idea, but I genuinely think this is probably not stupid. So, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Say I want to make a really nice 90-degree bevel on there, and I just want to take off the tiniest amount of wood. I put it here, just raise it up, the shaving, I sharpen my chisel, and sorry, I'm doing this in a weird way because of the camera, but you can see that right, yeah. So, and there's my nice 90 degrees. And then if I want to do the 45 degrees, which is even more cool. So definitely if the chisel isn't sharp, or you try to take off too much of a bite, you can crush the fibers, which makes a mess. But that last one was kind of shitty, but it's still pretty good. You see how nice that is? So, and I'm doing that on this guitar. I mitered it there, so I'm going to miter the cutaway side of these guitars. Just absolutely has killed me in the past, but I'm really just trying to make this as really much improved. So I marked that and I sliced it, and then I'll slice the other one. So on the end, so I'm going to start here gluing, and then when I get to about here, I'm going to stop. I'm going to mark my end. The butt joint, and then I'm going to do with that on the little miter box. I can show my Fusion model. I should have had this up first. What else to tell you while the model's loading? Nothing. Life is difficult. I have many cables. My shop is dirty. Oh, here's something. One thing I'm going to do is, unfortunately, I have one piece of this binding for another guitar, or I don't have extra, and I snapped the cutaway part in the bender because I didn't have this hot enough Sapelli binding. So I think I'm going to be able to cut a 45-degree splice here, and then splice in a new piece on a flat section, so I can gonna hand bend a piece of binding for the cutaway, and then on the flat part here, well, it'll be here anyway, right there, I'm going to cut a splice 45 degrees, and I think that it's going to be pretty much unseeable. It'll be almost like a little scarf joint. So wrong design. So this is my Fusion design here. And you can just see, I mean, it's what you saw there, but I have two holes going 45 degrees, two holes going 90 degrees, and it is updatable. I can update any of those dimensions and it will parametrically give me one and I can print it out. If this gets worn out, I can 3D print another one. That's it. It's pretty cool.